it's like a game of that. You got to build the allies to push you up, and then you're like, woo, now I'm on top, right? And so, and that was his question. He was like, that makes me a little bit trepidatious, because it's like, he said more often than not, JFK came from a deep state family. If I'm not mistaken, was his father a part of the Pilgrim Society?
Oh, I don't know.
It's in that podcast. They do say where his father came from, but and then same thing with Trump. It's like you like at the top echelon, so just hanging out with all these nasty figures. And it's like he's like, these people come from that. So, and then all of a sudden it's either maybe they grew a conscience and like guilty conscience and they want to do something about it, or it's one of those, are they just doing the thing where they need to build the rapport enough so that way later on they can cash in their check, right? For their own potential American global hegemony. And of course, like, these are not things where it's like, yeah, that's not what I'm saying right now. But what I am saying is that that's what we mean by you're never not in the middle of something. So with this Golden Dome concept, it's like, okay, so we're building up Fortress America for what exactly?
Yeah.
Because the question is again, like, what do we have to be ignoring in order for this to be true, in order for this to be something that is beneficial, a good thing, right? And some of the questions that are posed are in the podcast episodes that we recommend that you go and watch and check out for yourself. But a lot of the times, like, even the idea of like, we need to build up Fortress America because we have foreign enemies like Russia and China and Iran that are gonna try and, you know, create nuclear wars. So we got to build up this Golden Dome, right? It's like, is that true?
Yeah.
Like, and a lot. That's why we're playing with this concept of mis, dis, and malinformation, right? Because it's like, with the whole idea of like, I guess for my best example that I can think of, with the whole idea of like China, for instance, wanting like, they're responsible for the fentanyl crisis because maybe of what we did to them back in the day with the opium wars, maybe with the century of humiliation, right? It's like, so they're trying to embark revenge on us, and it's a revengeist thing, and so now they've infiltrated us because of what we did to them, and how dare they? And like, my brain goes like, so we do something terrible like cause an opium war in China and then take over their ports so that that way we manipulated their trade, and then that tanks their economy, century of humiliation. So justifiably, I feel like you'd have a good reason to want to spark revenge. But if we are playing with the so let's say that that's the information, right? Now we're standing on that one and we're saying this is the case, right? It's like, what are you going to do with that information? Either what you can do is you can say, what do I have to be ignoring in order for this to be true? Are they actually doing a type of revengeist thing? Or is it something else, right? And then you go and you look into the sources that have been maybe suggesting otherwise. Or, okay, let's say because again, we're never not standing in the middle of something. We're leaning towards that argument, so we're over on this side, right, doing this thing. Well, then what are you going to do with that, right? Are you going to spark revenge on them